rescuing Miss Rabbit.
Peppa is visiting the library today. Miss Rabbit is in charge of the library.
Hello, Peppa and George.
Hello, Miss Rabbit.
Everyone keeps quiet in the library so that books can be enjoyed in silence and calm. Here is Mr. Bull. He has come to mend the library roof.
Shh! Sorry, Miss Rabbit. Just mending the roof.
Well, please mend it quietly. This is a library.
OK.
The emergency telephone. Hello, rescue service.
Miss Rabbit. Tiddles the tortoise is stuck up a tree again.
I'll be right there. Back in a mo. Keep everyone quiet for me.
OK. Thank goodness you're here. Tiddles is too high up to reach.
Do I need a helicopter or an aeroplane or a ladder? What a bit of luck. There was already a ladder here.
There. Finished. Lovely job.
Ladder coming through. Stand back, everyone. Got you.
Miss Rabbit has rescued Tiddles the tortoise.
Tiddles, you naughty boy. Thank you, Miss Rabbit.
Just doing my job. Hello, rescue service.
Oh, I'm stuck on the roof. My ladder has vanished into thin air.
Oh, how strange. Don't worry, I'm on my way.
Thank you. Oh, what would we do without Miss Rabbit?
Hold tight, Mr. Bull. I'm coming up.
Thank you, Miss Rabbit.
Just doing my job.
Miss Rabbit has rescued Mr. Bull.
Hang on, this is my ladder.
Yes, lucky for you. I, found it.
Yes, that was lucky. Bye.
Bye. See you later. Oh, so how am I going to get down?
In the library, Peppa, George and Daddy Pig are quietly reading a story.
Once upon a time, there lived a red monkey and...
The emergency telephone!
Hello, rescue service. I'm away from my desk right now, but please leave a message after the beep. Hello? Hello? It's me, Miss Rabbit. Help!
Hello? This is Daddy Pig.
Please rescue me. I'm stuck on the library roof.
How can we rescue you from the roof?
Have you got a helicopter or an aeroplane?
No.
Or a ladder?
No. What can we do?
I almost can't bring myself to say it. We'll have to call my dad.
Hello, Grampy Rabbit here.
Hello, Dad. I'm at the library. I need rescuing.
What?
And bring a ladder.
A ladder, you say? Don't worry, I'm on my way.
Grumpy Rabbit is going to use a fire engine to rescue Miss Rabbit. Fire engines have ladders.
Stand aside! Fire engine coming through!
You can't drive a fire engine in here!
Shh! Keep your voice down. This is a library. Sorry. Now, where is Miss Rabbit?
Up on the roof.
Ah, I see. That's why she said bring a ladder. Hang on! I'm coming up!
Thank goodness! I'm saved!
Miss Rabbit is rescued!
Hooray! Thank you for rescuing me, Dad.
Just doing my job.
Miss Rabbit and Grumpy Rabbit are good at rescuing. All rabbits are good at rescuing.
Swimming lesson.
Today, Peppa and her friends are having a swimming lesson. They are in the little pool. The children can touch the bottom of the pool with their feet.
OK, let's start.
Miss Rabbit is in charge.
Has everyone got a float?
Yes, Miss Rabbit!
The floats are like spaghetti.
Tuck the floats under your arms and swim about.
The floats make swimming easy.
I love swimming. No. I love swimming too. Hello.
It is Rebecca Rabbit with Mummy Rabbit.
Hi, sister. Oh, hi, sister. Sorry we're late. No problem. We've only just started.
Look at me swim, Mummy.
That looks like so much fun. I wish I could swim.
You can't swim.
No, I never learnt. I'm a bit worried about water. Well, sister, I think it's about time you had a swimming lesson.
Yes, you can join our lesson.
Oh, I'm not sure. It's a children's class, and I'm a bit old for lessons. You're never too old to learn something new.
Please join us, Mummy.
OK, then. I'll just change into a swimming costume. Right, I'm ready.
Mummy Rabbit is going to join the children's swimming lesson.
Oh, good. It's not deep.
Yes, this is the little pool.
OK, sister. Pick up a float.
Tuck it under your arms. Now, lift your feet up.
OK. Oh, look at me. I'm swimming.
Well done, Mummy.
Yes, sister. That's brilliant. This is such fun. Ah, I've got water on my face. A little splash of water is fine, but I don't like it.
I didn't like it before.
That's right. Gerald always kept his head high out of the water.
But now I can swim with my face in the water.
Amazing! But I could never do that. A little splash of water is fine. No, I can't put my head in the water. Gerald, can you show my sister what I taught you?
Yes, put your chin a teeny little bit in the water.
Let's all do that. OK, that feels fine. And now we all...
Blow bubbles!
OK, here goes. That was easy. Yes, very good, sister. And now we...
Blow bubbles and swim along like this.
I'm doing it!
You're as good as me now, Mummy.
And now it's starfish time!
Yay, starfish!
The children lie on their backs like starfish and float.
Very good, starfish. Do you think I could have a go? Of course.
Lie on your back like me.
OK. Amazing! It works! I'm a starfish! Well done, sister. And, as we've all done so well today, I'm going to get out the inflatables.
Hooray! The inflatables are the best bit.
There are lots of inflatables, fruit, a slide, and even an inflatable cheese.
This is the biggest cheese in the world. Look at me on the slide.
My goodness, that looks fun.
Mummy, come and join us.
Can I? Can I really? Of course. We can't let the children have all the fun.
Do the slide, Mummy.
OK, here goes.
You made a big splash.
Well done, sister.
You're brilliant, Mummy.
This is so much fun.
Mummy Rabbit loves swimming lessons. Everyone loves swimming lessons.
Trampolines.
Peppa and her friends have come to the trampoline park.
I've never bounced on a trampoline. I bounce lots. It's the best thing ever.
Welcome to the trampoline park.
Miss Rabbit is in charge.
When you bounce, you must bounce safely.
Yes, Miss Rabbit.
First, take your shoes off. Only one person on each trampoline at a time. Always bounce in the middle. And no clever tricks, just bouncing.
It looks fun.
Yes, really fun.
I might even have a go myself.
Happy trampolining, everyone!
Mini trampolines are for little children. These are the trampolines for big children like us. Now we can do really big bounces.
Peppa and Rebecca are doing big bounces.
I love bouncing. I am bouncing higher than the star. Me too. And me. Bounce, 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 bouncing up so high. Bounce, 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 bouncing in the sky.
Oh, I think I'll have a go. Hey!
Look, Peppa. Your daddy is on a trampoline.
Are you sure that's a good idea, Daddy Pig?
I know what I'm doing.
I want to go too. And me. Hey!
The grown-ups are bouncing on the trampolines.
Bounce, 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 bouncing up so high. Bounce, 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 bouncing in the sky.
Mummy Pig is bouncing really high.
Bouncing up so high.
Not too high, Mummy Pig.
Bouncing in the sky.
Mummy Pig has landed on top of a tree.
Oh, how do I get down?
Don't worry, Mummy Pig. We'll rescue you.
We'll call Miss Rabbit's rescue service.
Hello, Trampoline Park. Oh, the emergency telephone. Hello, rescue service.
Mummy Pig is stuck in a tree.
Help! I'll be right there. Miss Rabbit to the rescue!
My goodness, this is embarrassing.
Yes. It's the sort of thing that normally happens to me.
Don't worry, Mummy Pig. We'll have you down in no time.
Thank you, Miss Rabbit.
I can't land on the tree. I know. I've got a really good idea.
Oh, where's she going?
Whee! She's bouncing back into the sky.
Here I come.
Whee! Wow! This is unbelievable!
Yes, it is one of my more amazing rescues.
What happens next?
Who knows? That was lucky. I forgot the helicopter was here.
Hooray! Thank you for rescuing me, Miss Rabbit.
Just doing my job. Next time, don't bounce quite so high.
Yes, Mummy. If you bounce on trampolines, you must bounce safely.
Thank you, Peppa. I'll remember that in future.
Peppa loves trampolines. Everyone loves trampolines.
The train ride.
Today, Peppa and her friends are going on a train ride. Mr. Rabbit is the station master. How many tickets?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 child tickets and 1 teacher ticket, please. Now, children, do not lose these tickets.
Can I see your tickets, please?
I've lost my ticket.
Oh, dear Pedro, you must be more careful.
There's your ticket.
Oh, try not to lose it again.
Here comes the train. Choo-choo!
Miss Rabbit is the train driver.
All aboard!
Hooray! Clickety-clack, clickety-clack, the train is on the track. Half the pub, clickety-clickety-clack.
Oh, here are your activity sheets.
The children have to spot everything that is on the activity sheet.
A boat, a signal box, and a tunnel. I can see trees. Are trees on the list? No. I can see clouds. Are clouds on the list? No. I can see Grandad Dog.
Ahoy there!
Hello, Grandad Dog! Is Grandad Dog on the list? Silly Peppa. My Grandad won't be on the list. But he is sailing a boat. And a boat is on the list. Hooray!
The children tick the boat on their activity sheets. Tickets, please. Mr. Rabbit has come to check everyone's ticket.
I think I've lost my ticket.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Meow. There's your ticket, Pedro. You were sitting on it.
Now you try not to lose it again, Pedro. The train is going slowly uphill. The train is going quickly downhill.
Madam Gazelle, I feel a bit sick. Can I go to the front, please?
Okay, Pedro. You can go to the front of the train.
Nay. Hello, Pedro. Not feeling very well. Would you like to drive the train for a bit?
Yes, please. Clickety-clack, the train was on the track. Half and puff, the train was on the track. A signal box. That's on our list. Hooray!
The children tick the signal box on their activity sheets. The signal has stopped the train so that someone important can cross.
It's Mrs. Duck and her friends. Oh, we still haven't seen a tunnel. Oh, it's gone dark. We're in a tunnel.
The tunnel is the last thing on the activity sheet.
Hooray!
Last stop!
Wall change! Everybody off now!
But Madam Gazelle, how are we going to get home?
Oh, Peppa, we are back where we started.
The train has gone in a big circle. Tickets, please.
Pedro's lost his ticket again.
Pedro, can I have my hat back, please?
There's Pedro's ticket. Oh, that's where I put it. The camper van.
Peppa and George are very excited today. They are going on holiday.
Oh, where's Daddy?
He's bringing a secret surprise.
What's that?
It's a camper van.
We've borrowed it for our holiday.
Ooh.
This camper van has everything. This button works the sink,
Wow.
and this button works the TV.
What does this button do?
I'm not sure. Maybe don't press it until we know.
Is everybody ready to go on holiday?
Yes, Mummy Pig!
Then let's go!
We're going on holiday in a camper van.
This map is a bit tricky.
Daddy, we don't want to get lost.
Don't worry, Peppa. I'm an expert at map reading. Oh, that's strange.
Are we lost?
Yes.
It's Grandad Dog with Danny Dog.
Hello, Peppa. Hello, Danny. We're lost.
Lost? Is your sat-nav broken?
Sat-nav?
You're driving a camper van T3200. Sat-nav comes as standard.
Welcome to the car of the future.
Ah, so that's what that button does.
Where are we going today?
The camper van is talking.
Clever, isn't it? The computer voice helps you find your way.
But how does it know where we want to go?
You tell it.
Hello, Mrs. Campervan.
Hello.
We're going on holiday. Can you tell us the way?
Proceed on the current road in a straight line.
Thanks for your help, Grandad Dog.
You're welcome. Have a lovely holiday.
We're going on holiday in a campervan.
Danger, danger. Oil is low.
What's oil?
Oil helps engines to run smoothly.
Will the oil run out?
No, these warnings always give you plenty of time.
Oil is gone.
Oh, dear.
Luckily, I've got a spare can of oil.
Well done, Daddy Pig.
We simply pour the oil into the engine and... Oh,
What's wrong?
there's nothing in here. The engine's gone.
It's Mummy Sheep with Susie Sheep.
Hello, Susie. Hello, Peppa. We've lost our engine.
Lost your engine?
Yes, it's completely disappeared.
I'd like to help, but I don't know a thing about engines. I'm probably just being silly, but this looks a bit like an engine.
Ah, yes. Well spotted, Mummy Sheep.
The camper van has its engine at the back.
There. That should be enough oil. Thank you, Mummy Sheep.
You're welcome. Have a lovely holiday.
Are we nearly there yet?
Just up the next hill. You have reached your destination.
Hooray!
Time for bed.
Where will we sleep?
Mummy Pig and I will sleep on this bed.
Ooh!
And you two will sleep upstairs.
But there isn't an upstairs.
Ho, ho. Watch this.
The camper van's roof is lifting up.
The camper van is just like our little house.
While we're on holiday, it is our little house.
Good night, my little piggies.
Good night. Flying on holiday.
Peppa and George are going on holiday. They are packing their bags.
You can't pack everything.
But we need to take all our toys, Daddy.
Ho, ho. Just take the important ones.
OK. I'll take Teddy, and George can take... Dinosaur.
Mummy Pig is packing a big bag for the holiday.
Wow, that's a lot of stuff, Mummy Pig. Are you sure we need it all?
Yes, it's all very important.
OK.
It is Susie Sheep.
Hello, Peppa. Do you want to play? I can't play today, Susie. I'm going on holiday.
Oh, where are you going?
I don't know. Somewhere where there's holidays.
That sounds nice.
Oh, Granny and Grandpa. Why are you here?
We're here for Goldie the fish.
We're looking after her while you're on holiday.
Here's Goldie.
Don't feed her too much, Granny.
OK, Peppa.
It is Mr. Bull in his taxi. He is taking Peppa and her family to the airport.
Hello, Daddy Pig. Let me take that bag for you. Whoa! That's heavy. Are you sure you need everything in here?
Yes, it's all very important.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
This is the airport.
Goodbye. Have a lovely holiday.
Tickets, please.
Here they are.
Any bags?
Yes, I'm afraid this one's a bit heavy.
Don't worry. Just pop it on the scales. Anything valuable in it?
No.
Any more?
Yes.
You can take those little bags on the plane with you. Just join the queue over there.
This is the X-ray machine.
What's this, Daddy?
It's a machine that looks inside things.
Ooh!
Put your bags on here, please.
Look, it's my bag with Teddy inside. Dinosaur. That's magic.
This is the aeroplane that will take Peppa and her family on holiday.
Airplane! Meow!
George loves aeroplanes.
Welcome aboard. We hope you enjoy your flight with us today.
Can I sit next to the window?
Oh, of course, Peppa.
Yes, George, you can sit next to a window too.
This is Captain Emergency speaking. Is everybody ready?
Yes, Captain Emergency!
Then let's go!
Look, Teddy, we're flying.
What can you see out of the window, Peppa?
It's all cloudy and rainy. Ooh, now it's sunny.
That's because we're on top of the clouds. The plane is flying higher and higher.
Oh, are we flying up to the sun?
No, but we are going somewhere sunny.
Soft play.
It is morning. Peppa and her family are having breakfast.
Oh, there's a letter here for George.
It's an invitation to Richard Rabbit's party.
Sounds fun. I'll take George to the party, as long as it's not at that awful soft play centre.
It says soft play.
Ah.
Daddy doesn't like the soft play centre. Last time he got stuck and was rescued by a helicopter and a fire engine and a crane.
It wasn't exactly like that, Peppa. It was only a helicopter.
I think soft play sounds lovely. I will go with you, George.
It is time for Richard Rabbit's party.
Bye! I'll be back to pick you up later.
You're very welcome to stay if you want.
It's soft play, isn't it? No thanks.
Hello. You're very welcome to stay if you want.
See you later. Hello, Miss Rabbit.
Hello, Mummy Pig. I quite understand if you don't want to stay.
No, I'll stay. Us grown-ups can have a nice quiet chat while the children play.
Oh, OK.
This is the soft play centre, where everything is soft, so children can bounce, swing, squash, slide, and play!
This is great! The children are having so much fun.
Yes, I just hope we can get them out at the end.
The little children have been playing all day.
Home time, children! That was a lovely party, wasn't it?
Yes!
Have you all had fun?
Yes!
Are you ready to go home now?
No!
Oh, my goodness! We're never going to get them out.
There's only one thing for it. I'll have to go in.
Good luck!
Ah! I'm stuck! Help!
Don't worry, I'm coming in. I'm nearly there. Oh no, I'm stuck too. Help!
Hello!
Mr. Elephant has come to collect Edmund Elephant.
Mr. Elephant!
Help! We're stuck.
No problem, ladies. I'll get you out.
No, don't! You'll get stuck. It's a trap.
Ah! I'm stuck.
Daddy Pig, Peppa and Susie have come to collect George.
Ah, what good little children you are. Where are your parents?
Help!
We're stuck!
Ho, ho! That usually happens to me. That is going to happen to me, isn't it? I'm going to go in there and get stuck.
Me and Susie can go in. We're smaller.
That's kind of you both, but it is my job. As a grown-up, I must do this.
But, Daddy!
Don't worry, Peppa. If I get stuck, I will ring for the rescue services. Ah, yes, I'm stuck. Lucky I've got my phone.
Hello? Rescue service?
Oh, you're in here too?
Yes, I'm a bit tied up at the moment.
So there's no one to rescue us.
We're here, Daddy. We will rescue the grown-ups.
That tickles.
Hey!
Thank you, Peppa and Susie, for rescuing us. Hip, hip,
Hooray! Now we can all go home.
The little ones have gone back inside.
Peppa, can you bring the little ones out now?
Yes, Daddy. But we might have to play a bit first.
Peppa and Susie love the soft play centre. Everyone loves the soft play centre.
Thunderstorm.
It is a lovely sunny day. Peppa and George are having a picnic.
Here's some orange juice for you, Teddy. What do you say? Thank you very much, Peppa. You're very welcome, Teddy. Here's some orange juice for you, Mr. Dinosaur. And what do you say? Grrr. You're very welcome, Mr. Dinosaur. Would Teddy or Mr. Dinosaur like a cookie? We're not very hungry, so Peppa and George can eat all the cookies. Thank you, Teddy.
What was that strange noise?
Peppa! George! Quick! Come inside the house!
Mummy, there was a loud bang sound.
It's thunder, Peppa. It means there will be a thunderstorm with lots of rain. Quick, into the house before the rain starts.
No need to panic. The rain is still a long way off.
The sky is getting darker and darker. There is going to be a thunderstorm.
Peppa, George, did you bring all your toys in from the garden?
Dinosaur.
Good. Mr. Dinosaur is safe.
Teddy! I left Teddy in the garden. He'll get wet.
Don't worry, Peppa. Daddy Pig will rescue Teddy.
You'd better hurry, Daddy Pig. It's just about to rain.
I know all about thunderstorms. It won't rain for ages. As I thought. Plenty of time before it rains.
Poor Teddy. He's soaking wet.
Yes, poor Teddy. Let's get him dry.
Poor Teddy.
There you are, Teddy. All dry.
Achoo! What about poor Daddy? I'm soaking wet too.
Oh, sorry, Daddy Pig. Let's get you dry. There you are, Daddy Pig. Nice and dry.
Oh.
The rain is coming in the house. The floor is getting wet.
Oh, dear. What can we do, Daddy Pig?
Don't worry.
Daddy Pig is using a bucket to catch the drips.
Well done, Daddy Pig.
Easy as pie. What?
Quick! Find something else to catch the water.
Well done, Peppa.
Easy as pie. Mummy, the thunderbangs are very loud.
It's okay, children. Don't be frightened.
Let's count between each flash and bang.
The higher we can count, the further away the thunderstorm is.
1, 2, 3.
That's 3.
1,
2, 3, 4, 5.
That's 5. The thunderstorm is going away.
The thunderstorm is over.
Hooray!
The thunderstorm has filled the garden with muddy puddles. Peppa loves jumping up and down in muddy puddles. Everyone loves jumping up and down in muddy puddles.
I love thunderstorms. They make muddy puddles. Splish, splash, splosh, splish. Grumpy Rabbit's hovercraft.
Grandpa Pig is taking Peppa and George out for the day on his sailing boat.
Hello, Grandpa Pig.
Hello.
Hello, old bean.
Grandpa, that man just called you an old bean.
Yes, Peppa. It's another way of saying old friend.
Are they your friends, Grandpa?
Oh, not really. We're just members of the same sailing club. Now, where did I leave my boat?
What does your boat look like, Grandpa?
It has a little red flag on top of the mast.
Like that little flag?
Ah, yes.
Oh dear, Grandpa Pig's sailing boat has sunk.
I'm afraid we can't go sailing today, children.
Oh.
Here is Grampy Rabbit on his hovercraft.
What is that monstrosity?
Is it allowed at the sailing club?
Hello! What a marvellous day for sailing!
Hello, Grampy Rabbit.
Peppa, you look sad. What's the matter?
We can't go sailing because our boat has sunk.
Oh dear. Why don't you hop onto my hovercraft?
Hooray!
I really don't think this is quite...
Hold on to your hat!
Grampy Rabbit's hovercraft can go on land and water.
I built it myself! You'd never guess, would you? We don't need that bit.
You can't drive this thing around here. You're not a member of the sailing club.
But you're a member, aren't you?
Yes, but...
That's all right, then.
Nothing like a peaceful day's sailing.
The calmness of the water, the quietness of the... Oh, what's that horrible noise?
Hello there! Lovely day for a sail!
It's that monstrosity again.
Is that Grandpa Pig?
Hello?
Whoopee! I say, is anybody else thirsty?
Me!
I saw an old shed back there selling juice.
That's not an old shed. That's the Sailing Club Cafe. It's for members only.
Yes, whatever. Let's go and get some juice. Hello there. 4 beakers of juice, please.
I'm afraid you cannot be served here, sir, unless you're a club member.
I'm not, but he is.
Hello. 4 juices, please.
Ah, yes, sir.
This is the life, eh? The sea and the sky and the boat sailing by.
But the boats are not sailing by, Grampy Rabbit.
There's no wind. Without wind, sailing boats can't sail.
Help! Help! We need to rescue them, Grampy Rabbit.
Good idea, Peppa. Hold on to your socks. Ahoy there! Toss me a line and I'll tow you back in. Here we go!
Grampy Rabbit's hovercraft is towing the sailing boats back to shore.
We're towing the boats to shore, boys. We're towing the boats to shore. We're towing the boats to the car park, towing the boats to be parked. I brought everyone back to the car park. That way, they don't have so far to walk to their cars.
But sailing boats don't go on land like hovercrafts.
Oh, yes.
Grandpa Pig, who is this friend of yours?
So sorry about that.
Sorry, about what?
We want to thank him for rescuing us.
Oh, I see. He's called Grampy Rabbit.
Delighted to meet you, Old Bean.
You're very welcome. old bean.
3 cheers for Grampy Rabbit. Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, 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 hooray!
Lost keys.
Peppa and her family have been for a lovely day out in the mountains.
Time to go home. Back to the car.
Thank you for visiting the Mountain Beauty Spot. See you again soon.
No, George. You can't play with the car keys. You might lose them.
You'll play with the car keys, Daddy.
But I'm a grown-up. I'm not going to lose them.
Oh dear. Daddy Pig has dropped the car keys down a drain.
Oh.
Right. Let's go home.
That might be difficult.
Why?
Daddy dropped the car keys down the drain.
Oh, Daddy Pig!
Don't worry. I'll get the keys out of the drain with a stick.
Hooray!
The drain must be deeper than I thought.
The stick is not long enough to reach the keys.
What we need is a fishing rod. Then we can catch the keys on a hook.
Maybe Miss Rabbit sells fishing rods.
Do you sell fishing rods?
We do, actually. I don't know why. You don't get fish in the mountains.
We're not fishing for fish. We're fishing for keys.
My Daddy dropped the car keys down the drain.
Oh, you'll never get those back. That drain's really deep.
What are drains for?
A drain takes the rainwater away to the sea.
The fishing line is not long enough to reach the keys.
My goodness! How deep is this drain?
We can see how deep it is by dropping a stone.
Good idea, Miss Rabbit. We can count how long the stone takes to reach the bottom.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That is deep.
Told you.
What can we do now?
It is Mr. Bull and his friends.
Digger! Crane!
George loves diggers and cranes.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Mr. Bull. Welcome to the Mountain Beauty Spot.
Have you come to do some work?
No, it's our day off, so we came to enjoy the beauty spot.
You can see for miles, boss.
Yes, it's very pretty.
Mr. Bull, could we borrow your crane for a minute?
What for?
My Daddy dropped the car keys down the drain.
Say no more. I'll have them out in no time. Mr. Rhino, the crane, please. Stand clear. Down she goes.
How lucky Mr. Bull came along when he did.
Yes, now we'll finally get our keys back.
That's as far as she goes, Chief. Mr. Bull is the chief.
Did you find our keys?
No, the crane isn't long enough.
Now what shall we do?
Easy. We'll dig up the road.
Hooray!
Mr. Bull is digging up the beauty spot. Stop! What's going on?
We came to see the beauty spot.
They're digging it up right now. Won't be long.
My Daddy dropped the car keys down the drain.
Oh.
Hold it! Hold it! It's the keys! We've got them!
Hooray!
There you go!
Thank you, Mr. Bull.
Oh, it was nothing.
Where's the beauty spot gone?
The mountain beauty spot is now a big hole.
It's a cave now. Welcome to the Cave Beauty Spot.
Ooh. All thanks to my Daddy.
And Mr. Bull.
Yes! I'm good at digging holes.
Mr. Bull loves digging holes. Everybody loves digging holes.
International Day.
Peppa and her friends are at playgroup. They are dressed up in costumes from different countries.
Today is International Day. when we celebrate all the countries of the world.
Hooray!
Peppa is dressed as France.
I'm France.
George is Russia. Pedro is America.
Yeehaw!
Zoe is Japan.
Konnichiwa.
Susie is Holland.
Hello. That's Dutch for hello. Madam Gazelle, what do all the countries of the world do?
They sing the song of harmony together.
Hooray! I like singing. So do I.
Does everyone remember the words?
Yes, Madam Gazelle. Peace and harmony in all the world. Peace and harmony in all the world. Peace and harmony in all the world. Peace and harmony.
Lovely! And later, we will sing that for your mummies and daddies.
It is playtime.
Enjoy yourselves! Play nicely together.
All the countries are playing in the playground. The United Kingdom is on the slide.
Whee!
France and Switzerland are on the swings. Germany is playing hopscotch.
1, 2, 3.
America, Russia, Spain and Greece are in the sandpit.
I'm building a big sandcastle. Yeehaw!
Here are Holland and Japan.
Now it's our turn in the sand pit. Why? Because you've had your turn. You can play on the slide now. But we want to play here.
Oh dear, there is not enough room in the sandpit for more than 4 countries.
What's going on? It's our turn in the sand pit. But we were here first. Is Susie being a bit bossy? George started it. Leave George alone. He's only little. Hello, hello, hello. What's all this noise about then?
Nay.
They're trying to push us out of the sandpit. No, we're not. Yes, you are. George started it.
Oh dear, the countries of the world are not playing nicely together.
Peace and harmony in all the What's that noise? Oh no! The countries are fighting.
You can't play in the sand pit. Yes, we can. It's not fair. Stop arguing. Susie, you're always telling people what to do. No, I am not.
Children! What is happening?
America, Russia, Spain and Greece won't share the sand pit. Holland is being bossy. You're the bossy one.
That is enough. Is this how you think the countries of the world behave?
Don't they?
Of course not.
Sorry, Madame Gazelle.
Hello.
All the parents have arrived.
How is International Day going?
Not too bad.
Excellent.
Lovely.
We will now sing for you the Song of Harmony.
Peace and harmony in all the world. Peace and harmony in all the world. Peace and harmony in all the world. Peace and harmony.
Hooray!
What a wonderful display of togetherness.
Peppa and her friends love singing together in harmony. All the countries of the world love singing together in harmony.
Shadows.
It is a lovely sunny day. Peppa, George and Rebecca Rabbit are playing Piggy in the middle.
Cat Peppa. Cat Rebecca.
George is the piggy in the middle. Oh, George is trying to catch the ball's shadow.
Silly George. That's not the ball. That's just its shadow. Look.
When the ball moves, its shadow moves as well.
You've got a shadow too, George.
George is trying to walk away from his shadow.
You can't walk away from your shadow. You need to run away from it.
Peppa is trying to run away from her shadow.
Oh, it's still there.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Susie. We're trying to run away from our shadows.
No one can run away from their shadow.
Oh.
You need to use a scooter. Whee!
Susie is trying to ride away from her shadow.
See?
But your shadow is still there.
Oh!
Hello, everyone.
Here is Mr. Elephant with Emily and Edmund.
Hello. We're trying to run away from our shadows.
You can never run away from your shadow.
I know! We can't go fast enough.
No, Susie, it's nothing to do with how fast you run. You see? My shadow is still underneath me.
Run faster!
Even if I run faster, my shadow keeps up with me.
Daddy, your shadow is too big. It's slowing you down.
It's not that, Emily. Your shadow always stays with you.
Why? When something gets in the way of the sun, it makes a shadow, like this.
Oh.
I have the biggest shadow because I'm the biggest.
And George and I have the smallest shadows because we are the smallest.
Very clever, Edmund.
I'm a clever clogs.
Whose shadow is that?
That's the biggest shadow ever.
It must be a giant.
It's not a giant. The shadow is being made by a cloud.
Wow. What sort of cloud is it?
It's a big cloud.
It's called a stratocumulus.
Yes.
Edmund Elephant is a clever clogs.
Look, our shadows are getting longer.
Ooh.
That's because the sun is getting lower in the sky. It's nearly night time.
My shadow has gone.
Yes, Emily. When the sun sets, the shadows go away.
Peppa, George, bedtime.
OK, Daddy. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye.
It is bedtime.
I'm a bit sad that my shadow's gone away.
Don't be sad, Peppa. The electric light can make shadows. And we can make shadow puppets.
Mummy Pig is using her hands to make a shadow puppet.
It's a birdie.
Listen to it sing. Tweet, tweet, I'm a little birdie.
My turn.
Peppa has made a spider.
My name is Mr. Skinny Legs.
Oh, scary.
George is making a shadow puppet.
What's that, George? Dinosaur. Brrr.
George has made a dinosaur.
That's really scary.
Very good, George. Time to switch the lights out. Good night, Peppa. Good night, George. Good night, shadows.
Good night, shadows. Pretend friend.
Susie Sheep has come to play with Peppa.
Hello, Peppa. Hello, Susie. This is my new friend, Leo Lion. Where is he? There's no one there.
Susie has made up a pretend friend.
Can't you see him, Peppa? Let's play catch. OK. To you, Leo.
Peppa throws the ball to Susie's pretend friend.
Leo can't catch the ball. He can. He just doesn't like playing catch. What does Leo like doing? He likes to roar. Is he going to roar now? Yes. Roar! Wasn't that you? No, that was Leo. Ah. Hello, Leo.
Peppa pretends that she can see Leo Lion.
Leo, will you be my friend too? What did he say? He's nodding his head. That means yes.
Peppa, Susie, would you like to come inside and have some fruitcake?
Mummy Pig has 2 slices of fruitcake for Susie and Peppa.
Mummy, Susie's got a pretend friend. He's called Leo Lion.
I see. And does he like fruitcake too?
Rah! Leo loves fruitcake. Don't be silly, Peppa. That wasn't Leo. That was you. Leo prefers chocolate cake.
I haven't got chocolate cake. Will Leo have some fruitcake?
Rah! He will try a little slice.
Mummy Pig gives some cake to Susie's pretend friend. George is playing with Mr. Dinosaur.
Dinosaur. George, you're sitting on Leo.
George does not know that Susie has a pretend friend.
Leo Lion says he can't finish his cake, so George can have it. Can we play upstairs now? Yes, let's play dressing up. I was asking Leo. Oh. Rah! Leo says he likes playing dressing up. Good. Come on, Leo.
Peppa and Susie are playing dressing up. Peppa is going to be a fairy.
I grant you one wish. My wish is to be Queen Susie, and Leo Lion will be the jester. He doesn't want to be the jester. He wants to be the king.
Here is Daddy Pig.
Mummy Pig tells me you have a very special visitor.
It's only Susie, Daddy.
Are you sure there isn't someone else, Peppa?
There is someone else. King Leo Lion. Roar!
Oh, it's an honour to meet you, King Leo.
Daddy Pig pretends he can see King Leo.
May I say what a fine golden mane you have?
Yes, it is very fine. And he is wearing his best red trousers.
Oh, yes.
And his blue jumper. Silly Peppa. Leo isn't wearing a blue jumper. He's wearing his best green shirt.
Well, it is sort of a bluey green.
Peppa, Susie, your friends are here.
Peppa's friends are here. They are all wearing their boots.
Let's jump in muddy puddles. Yes.
Are you sure Leo should jump in puddles without his boots?
Oh, I forgot. Leo's wearing his boots as well. Look at Leo. He's jumping up and down too.
Everyone loves jumping up and down in muddy puddles. Even pretend friends.
Painting.
Peppa and George are painting today.
We need some old newspaper to put on the table.
Yes!
Daddy Pig is reading his newspaper.
You can have my newspaper when I've finished reading it. All right.
Hooray! Now we can start painting. Silly George. Big children do not put their hands in the paint.
George loves painting with his hands. Peppa loves painting with her hands.
Very good. Can I have a potato, Mummy Pig?
They aren't cooked yet, Daddy Pig.
Are you hungry, Daddy?
I'm not going to eat it. What's this?
What is Daddy Pig doing?
Ooh.
Now, who can tell me what this is?
A flower. Clever, Daddy.
Oh, I loved painting when I was a young piggy. Now, where are my old painting things?
Daddy, why are you wearing that funny hat?
This is my beret. It puts me in the mood for painting pictures. Now, what shall I paint? Well chosen, George. I'll paint the old cherry tree.
What's that?
It's an easel, Peppa. It holds my canvas.
What's a canvas?
It's a bit like paper for very special paintings.
Is that toothpaste?
Oh, no, Peppa. These are special paints for grown-up artists. There. What colour shall we begin with?
Red, please.
Why red, Peppa?
Red is my favourite colour.
But first we need to paint the sky. Look, what colour is it?
Blue, of course.
Very good. Let's start with blue. Now for the cherry tree. We need green for the leaves.
But there isn't any green.
Never mind. If we mix blue paint with yellow paint, we can make green.
Mixing blue and yellow makes green.
Ooh.
What lovely green leaves. And here's some grass.
What about the branches? We haven't got brown paint.
We can make brown. We'll mix the green and the red.
Mixing green and red makes brown.
Ooh.
Daddy Pig paints the tree trunk and the branches.
Wow. Daddy, can I paint the cherries?
Yes, Peppa. Put your finger in the paint and dab it onto the tree.
1, 2, 3.
Well done. Now it's George's turn. What a great painter you are, George. There. The painting is finished.
Hooray! Oh, it's the ducks. Hello, Mrs. Duck. We're painting a picture.
The ducks are running through Daddy's paint.
Shoo, shoo, naughty ducks.
Shoo, ducks, shoo. Stay away from our painting.
Oh no, the ducks have made paint footprints all over the painting.
Oh dear.
What was all that noise?
Mummy, the ducks have spoiled our painting.
Let me see.
The ducks are making paint footprints in the garden, just like the ones on the painting.
Daddy's painting isn't spoiled, Peppa. It's perfect.
Hooray!
Oh, yes. I am a bit of an expert at painting.
And so are the ducks. The boat pond.
The ducks are swimming in their pond. They are very happy. Here are Peppa, George, Mummy Pig and Daddy Pig.
Hello, ducks.
The ducks want some bread.
Sorry, Mrs. Duck. We haven't got any bread today. We've got something much more fun.
Peppa has brought her toy boat. And George has brought his toy boat.
Let's wind your boat up, George.
George's boat works with clockwork.
Quick, George. Put the boat in the pond before the clockwork runs out.
George loves his clockwork boat.
Mummy, can you wind my boat up?
Your boat doesn't need winding up, Peppa.
Peppa's boat is a sailboat. The wind makes it go along.
I don't like my boat. It doesn't do anything.
That's because there isn't any wind today.
Maybe it just needs a little help. I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your boat along.
Hooray! It went really fast.
Peppa loves her sailboat.
Meh.
Here is Peppa's friend, Susie Sheep.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Susie. We're playing with our boats. Meh. I've got my speedboat. Is it clockwork? No, it has batteries.
Susie's speedboat uses batteries to make it go.
Ooh.
What a great speedboat.
Sorry, Mrs. Duck.
Here is Danny Dog with Grandad Dog.
Hello, everyone.
Hello,
Danny.
Danny.
My granddad has made me this paddle boat. Ooh.
I say, that's impressive. How does it work?
It's steam-powered. I just push this little lever.
Wow!
What a fantastic paddle boat. Here is Rebecca Rabbit with her mummy.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Rebecca. We're playing with our boat. I wish I had a boat.
Rebecca Rabbit does not have a boat.
I've got an idea. Luckily, I brought my newspaper along. I just need one page. Which page can we lose? News? Sport? Ah, fashion.
Not the fashion page.
OK, I'll use the business page. When I was a little piggy, I used to fold newspaper like this.
What is Daddy Pig doing?
To make a paper boat.
Daddy Pig has made a paper boat.
Thank you, Mr. Pig.
George wants a paper boat too.
Oh, I suppose I can do without the sports page.
Please, can I have one? And me.
Of course.
Daddy Pig is making paper boats for everyone.
Let's have a race.
Good idea, Mummy Pig. We can huff and puff and blow the paper boats across. Everyone take a deep breath. Ready, steady, blow! We have a winner! Who had the sports page?
That's George's boat.
George is the winner.
Hooray!
I like boats, and I like paper boats the best. Me too!
It's time to go home. Everybody has had a great time.
Bye-bye! Bye-bye, ducks. See you soon.
The ducks enjoyed the toy boats, but they quite like having the pond back to themselves again.
Fun run.
It has been very stormy weather, and the school roof is leaking.
How can we raise the money to fix the school roof?
We could have a fun run.
What's a funny run?
It's a day for picnics and giving money to see people run. And the more money you give, the further they run.
Good idea, Daddy Pig. How far can you run?
What? Well, I can run as far as you like.
But, Daddy, you can hardly run at all.
Nonsense. I'm an expert at running.
Good. Does anyone else want to run?
No, thank you.
But I'll give money to see Daddy Pig run. Me too.
And me.
Excellent. Thank you, Daddy Pig.
Peppa and her family are eating spaghetti.
Delicious. Is there any more spaghetti?
Daddy Pig, you've already had 3 helpings.
Eating gives me energy. And I need energy for my fun run.
You also need to practice running.
What if I practice eating today, then practice running tomorrow?
No, Daddy. You need to practice running now.
Oh.
Come on, Daddy. Race you.
This is easy.
It is easy to run downhill. It is hard to run uphill.
I don't think I should have eaten so much spaghetti.
It is the day of the fun run. Madame Gazelle has a chart to show how far Daddy Pig must run.
If Daddy Pig can run to here,
The supermarket.
then to here,
My granddad's garage.
and all the way to here,
Windy Castle.
then we'll have enough money to fix the school roof.
I'll do it now. Ready, steady, go! I did it! Now we can have the picnic.
Silly, Daddy. That's just a drawing.
Yes, now you must run to the real Windy Castle.
Oh.
Ready, steady, go! Hooray!
Come on, Daddy Pig. You can make it. Come on, Boss. You can make it.
The school bus has made it to Windy Castle. Now everyone can enjoy the picnic.
Water! Water!
What a lovely hot day. And such a relaxing way to raise money too.
Water! Water!
Daddy Pig has reached the supermarket. All the running has made him very thirsty.
Let's look through the telescope.
I can see Daddy.
The telescope makes everything look closer.
Oh, he's not going very fast.
Daddy Pig has arrived at Grandad Dog's garage.
That's it. I can't go on.
Daddy has stopped.
Oh.
You look rather hot. You need something to cool you down and give you energy. Have an ice lolly.
Thank you, Grandad Dog. That's nice. Ah, a wasp. Shoo, shoo. Get away, you little pest.
The wasp wants to share Daddy Pig's ice lolly.
No! This is my lolly.
Daddy started running again. Really fast.
Hooray!
Ah! Get off! Get off!
You can stop now, Daddy Pig. We have enough money to fix the school roof.
Ah!
Daddy Pig has lost the wasp.
Well done, Daddy Pig. All that extra running means we've got enough money for a new school bus too.
Thank you, Daddy Pig.
You're most welcome.
Grandpa Pig's computer.
Peppa and George are at Granny and Grandpa Pig's house.
Grandpa Pig. Grandpa Pig.
What's this? A cuckoo clock?
Yes, it goes cuckoo, cuckoo, but it's broken. Can you mend it, please, Grandpa Pig?
Let's take it to my shed.
This is Grandpa Pig's shed, where Grandpa mends things.
I'll take a look inside.
Grandpa, now you've really broken it.
Oh, I wonder if I've got a book on clocks. Ah, here we are. How clocks work.
Grandpa Pig has mended the cuckoo clock.
Hooray!
Mummy Pig has come to pick up Peppa and George.
Mummy, Grandpa's mended the cuckoo clock.
That's nice.
What's that?
It's my old computer.
I can't mend that.
It's not broken. I've got a new computer. I thought you might like my old one.
I'm not sure. I really need one.
Oh, a computer. What does it do?
You can do letters with it.
Look, Granny.
A, B, C, D.
And numbers.
1, 2, 3.
I'm afraid we might break it by pressing the wrong button.
Don't worry, you can't break it.
Just don't feed it milk or biscuits or jelly. The best thing it does is Happy Mrs. Chicken. When you press this button, she lays an egg. I am very good at it, but George is the best.
That's fun!
Perhaps we should keep the computer, Granny Pig. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Shall we do some work on the computer, Granny Pig?
Yes, let's do some numbers and letters.
Peppa and her family are having lunch.
I've given my old computer to Granny and Grandpa.
That's nice. I wonder how they're getting on with it.
Hello, Peppa Pig speaking.
Peppa, I need to ask a question about the computer.
It's Grandpa. He's broken the computer.
What's the problem with the computer, Grandpa Pig?
It's full of eggs.
Eggs?
Happy Mrs. Chicken won't lay any more eggs.
I'm broken.
Turn the computer off. Now turn it back on again. Did that fix it?
I am very broken.
That doesn't sound good. Maybe it can't be mended. We'll come round and pick it up.
Granny, we're here to take the computer back.
Oh, Grandpa Pig has taken it to his shed.
There, that should do it.
I am mended.
Hooray! My grandpa is the best at mending things.
Was it very hard to mend?
Not at all. I found I had this book, How Computers Work.
So you don't want us to take the computer away now?
No, I need it for important work.
For letter and number work?
No, to beat Granny Pig's Happy Mrs. Chicken score.
I laid 4,020 eggs.
Wow!
So, I've got some work to do, catching up.
The castle.
Today, Peppa and George are going to visit a castle.
What will we do at the castle, Mummy?
Let me see what the guidebook says.
Will the castle be good or will it be boring?
It will be good.
Will we see knights in armour?
George likes knights in armour.
You never know, George. We might even see a dragon.
A pretend dragon, Daddy Pig.
Yes, Daddy. Dragons are in storybooks. They're not really real.
Peppa and her family have arrived at the castle.
Welcome to the castle tour. Cars are parked at owner's risk.
What does that mean, Daddy?
Oh, nothing, Peppa. They always say that in car parks.
Please make your way to the castle, where you will be met by a knight in armour.
Hello, it is Mr. Rabbit, dressed as a knight in armour. We start the castle tour here, at the cannon. In the olden days, this cannon fired these heavy cannonballs high up into the sky.
Daddy, is he going to fire the cannon?
No, that would be crazy.
Right, let's fire the cannon. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fire!
That almost hit our car.
Well, we do say cars are parked at owner's risk. On with the tour. You are going to see the wonders of the castle. Eat a real medieval banquet.
Wow, a real medieval banquet.
It sounds delicious.
And meet a dragon. This is the royal throne room, where the king and queen would sit. Who would like to have a go?
George can be king and I'll be a bossy queen. Do this, do that.
Your Majesties, may I carry on with the tour?
Yes, you may.
We have to go through a secret passage. But first, we have to find the secret passage.
These secret passages usually have some sort of top secret button to open them.
I don't think it's that big red button, George. That would be too obvious.
Oh! Yes, we try to keep it simple.
This is fun.
This passage has led us to the dining hall.
Wow!
This must be the medieval banquet.
Yes, it looks really tasty.
It's all made of plastic.
Yes, it's to show what a real banquet would have looked like.
Oh.
But of course, as part of the tour, you get to have your very own real medieval banquet.
Fantastic.
Here it is, your banquet in a box. The oldie cheese sandwich, jester's pickle and a king's jelly.
It's a little picnic in a box.
Yes, it's not quite the medieval banquet I was expecting.
And now it's time to meet the dragon.
George, it won't be a real dragon. Dragons are just pretend.
Yes, don't be sad if it's just Miss Rabbit holding a little glove puppet.
Oh!
Wow!
Miss Rabbit is driving a huge robot dragon.
Do you want to see it breathe fire?
Yes, please!
I'm just going to park it.
It's heading for our car.
Another reason we say cars are parked at owner's risk.
And that's the end of the tour.
Hope you had a lovely time.
I think that was George's best day out ever.
George loves castles. Everyone loves castles.
Miss Rabbit's taxi.
Peppa and George are shopping with Mummy Pig.
That's a lot of shopping.
It's for Grandpa Pig. My granny is going away on holiday.
Oh, I see.
That's a lot of shopping.
It's everything on Granny Pig's list. Where's the car?
I didn't bring the car. I didn't think you'd be buying so much.
Oh, I'll call for a taxi.
Hello, taxi service. A taxi will be with you shortly. Sorry, I'm just popping out. Back in a mo. Taxi service. Where are you going?
Granny and Grandpa Pig's house, please.
Righty-ho, hop in. I see you've been shopping. Lots of shopping about these days. Shopping for this, shopping for that. Shopping.
Miss Rabbit, why are you talking so much?
It's what taxi drivers do, Peppa.
Ah.
Mind you, I had Mr. Potato in the back of the car the other day. I thought he'd be...
Granny Pig is going away for a few days. Grandpa Pig will be on his own.
This is a tin of food. To get the food out, you will need this. It's a tin opener.
I know what it is, Granny Pig.
If you want to boil an egg, fill a pan full of water,
Yes, I know.
Granny Pig!
Hello, my little ones.
We've got the shopping. But why are you not at the airport, Granny?
Oh, yes. I'd better call a taxi.
Taxi service. Hello, Granny Pig.
I'd like to go to the airport, please.
Of course. Hop in.
Thank you.
Daddy, can we wave Granny goodbye at the airport?
OK.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Going to the airport, are you?
Yes. And actually, we're in a bit of a hurry.
Hurry in here, hurry in there. Why are people always in a hurry?
Granny Pig has a plane to catch.
She's going on holiday.
Holiday? I never have time to go on holiday. I'm too busy being in a hurry.
Miss Rabbit, are you talking like a taxi driver again?
Yes.
The taxi has arrived at the airport.
Goodbye, my little ones.
Bye-bye, Granny. Bye-bye.
Peppa and George are waving Granny Pig goodbye. Here is Mr. Wolf.
Taxi!
Hop in.
Bye-bye, Mr. Wolf.
Peppa and George love waving goodbye.
Bye-bye. Daddy, how are we getting home?
In the taxi. Oh, it's gone.
Been on holiday, have you?
I'm actually very tired. Do you mind if we don't talk?
Talk? Yes. People talk too much these days, don't they? Talk. And they say some people can talk for hours without taking a break. My sister can talk. She can... Hello, taxi service.
Hello? Could you pick us up from the airport, please?
The airport? Righty-ho.
Stop!
Hello, Mr. Bull. Are you mending the road?
No, I'm supposed to be mending the airport, but my truck's broken down.
I'm going to the airport. Hop in. Have you got any luggage?
Just the sand.
Miss Rabbit's taxi is full of sand.
Bye, boss.
Hello, boss.
Hello, lads! Here's the sand! Thank you, Miss Rabbit.
No problem.
Take us home, please, Miss Rabbit.
Righty-ho. There you are, my last taxi ride of the day.
Now you can go home and have a rest.
Ha! I should be so lucky. Sorry to have kept you waiting.
It's just another busy day for Miss Rabbit.
School bus trip.
Peppa and her friends are going on a school bus trip.
Children, attention please. Let's check that you're all here. Peppa and George.
Here.
Rebecca and Richard Rabbit.
Here.
Susie Sheep.
Here.
Zoe Zebra.
Here.
Danny Dog.
Here.
Emily Elephant.
Here.
Pedro Pony.
Pedro Pony is not here.
Sorry we're late.
Pedro, you almost missed the school trip.
Sorry, Madam Gazelle.
Never mind, you're just in time.
All aboard.
Miss Rabbit is the bus driver.
Full steam ahead.
See you later.
Children, attention please. Today we are going on a trip to the mountains.
Hooray!
Have you all got your lunch boxes?
Yes, Madam Gazelle. Madam Gazelle, please can we eat our lunch now?
Peppa, we'll eat lunch when we arrive in the mountains.
Peppa, what have you got in your lunchbox? A red apple. I've got a green apple. Let's swap. Okay.
Peppa, Susie, what are you doing?
Susie told me to open my lunchbox. Peppa told me to swap our apples.
Oh, that's fine. But please, save some food for the picnic.
Yes, Madam Gazelle.
The bus has arrived at the foot of the mountains. The mountain road is very steep.
Come on, bus. You can make it.
Come on, bus. Hooray!
Peppa and her friends are at the top of the mountain.
Look at the view.
Wow! 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 Who said that?
It's your echo.
What's my echo?
An echo is the sound you hear when you speak loudly in the mountains. Like this. Yodeling-ee-oo, yodeling-ee-oo, yodeling-ee-oo.
Him. Yodeling-ee-oo, yodeling-ee-oo, yodeling-ee-oo.
Echoes are fun.
Time for our picnic.
Peppa loves picnics. Everyone loves picnics.
Where are the ducks? They always turn up when we have picnics.
Silly Peppa. Ducks don't live on top of mountains. Oh.
Hello, Mrs. Duck. Would you like some bread?
The ducks are very lucky today. There is lots of bread. The ducks are eating too quickly.
Goodness me.
Home time. All aboard.
It's time to go home. Everybody has had a great time.
Let's all sing a song.
Can we have the Bing Bong song, please?
Oh.
Please, Madam Gazelle, sing the Bing Bong song.
All right. Ooh, we're playing a tune and we're singing a song with a bing and a bong and a bing.
Bong, bing, boo. Bing, bong, bing. Bing, bong, bingly, bongly, boo. Bong, bing, boo. Bing, bong, bing. Bing, bong, bingly, bongly, boo.
it is the end of Peppa's holiday with Kylie Kangaroo.
Why don't you children go and play in the garden while we pack?
OK, Mummy. This holiday is the best. I loved having you stay, Peppa. I wish we didn't have to go back home. Don't be sad. I've got you a goodbye present. Ooh, is it a banana? No. Dinosaur? No. It's a thing. Yes, but it's not just any old thing. It's a boomerang. A boomerang? Boomerangs are very special to us. We've used them since olden times. Wow. Thank you, Kylie. What do you do with it? You play catch with it. Like a ball? Sort of, but when you throw a boomerang, it comes back to you. That's impossible. I told you it was impossible. You need to throw it harder. George, you have a go. Oh, it doesn't work. You're just not throwing it right. You need to throw it hard. What, like this?
Watch out!
Whoa!
Ha! I did it!
The boomerang has flown all the way back to Peppa.
What was that?
It's a boomerang, Daddy.
Ah, yes.
You have to throw it hard and then it comes back.
Allow me to show you, Mr. Pig. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, throw!
So, when does it come back?
Keep a good lookout, kids. That boomerang could be anywhere.
I think we might have found it.
Hello. This is Mr. Wallaby. He is the next-door neighbour.
Hi, Mr. Wallaby. I was, just teaching these kids how to throw a boomerang. Sorry about your window.
Well, there's no worries there, mate. What's a broken window between friends?
Mr. Wallaby is a very nice neighbour.
Don't let it happen again, though.
Thanks. Like I was saying, to throw a boomerang, you need to throw it hard.
What? Like this?
That's it, Daddy. It's coming back.
Here she comes. Here she comes.
Catch it, Mr. Pig.
Ah, missed it.
Oh, no.
The boomerang has broken another window.
Well, I think we should be going. Well, you've still got some windows left.
Hey, no. You can't leave until I've had a go. Let me show your mates how a boomerang should be thrown.
Thanks, Mr. Wallaby.
Don't mention it. That's what neighbours are for. Now, the trick is you need to throw the boomerang more upright. Like this.
Ooh.
It's good. It's good. It's a good throw. Here it comes. It's good. It's looking... Oh, no! Someone catch it!
Oh, dear. The boomerang has broken another window.
So, we absolutely must be going now. Do you want any help mending your windows?
No worries, mate. That time it was my fault.
Mr. Wallaby really is a very nice neighbour.
See you later.
Bye-bye. See you later.
Where have you all been?
Just throwing boomerangs, you know.
Mr. Wallaby's windows have all been
We had a great time, didn't we, kids?
Yes. I've loved having you stay, Peppa. We've loved it too, haven't we, George? Don't forget your present. Oh, yes, the boomerang. Thank you. Come back again. I will, just like the boomerang.
Peppa has had the best holiday ever with Kylie Kangaroo.
Emily Elephant.
Peppa and her friends are going to playgroup today. The children each have their own hook to hang their coats on.
Today, we have a new pupil, Emily Elephant.
Hello, Emily. Hello.
Emily is a bit shy.
Who would like to show Emily where to hang her coat?
Me.
Oh, Oh, we just need one. Peppa, can you show Emily where to hang her coat?
Yes, Madam Gazelle. We each have our own coat hooks. This one is for you, Emily.
Emily is hanging her coat on her very own coat hook.
Now, Emily, what would you like to do today? Painting, clay, or building blocks?
I don't know. Maybe building blocks.
And everyone else? Painting, clay, or building blocks?
Building blocks!
My goodness! Building blocks are popular today.
Everyone wants to sit next to Emily Elephant.
Emily, you put one block on top of another, like this.
It's better if you put them side by side.
No, this way, Emily. Meow. This is the right way, Emily.
No.
No, Emily. Like this.
You are all being very helpful. But Emily, how would you play with the blocks?
I'm not very sure. I might do it like this. Wow!
Emily Elephant is good at building blocks. It is playtime.
Emily, would you like to play outside with the others?
Yes, please.
Can someone show Emily where we play?
Yes, Madam Gazelle.
At playtime, Peppa and her friends play in the school garden.
Can't catch me.
What a lot of noise.
Let's see who is the loudest. OK, I'll go first. Squeak, squeak.
That was quite loud. Now it is Zoe Zebra's turn. Now Susie Sheep. Now Danny Dog. That was very loud.
My turn. Meow. My turn.
No.
My turn.
Peppa is the loudest.
Emily, you try. I'm not too sure. Please, Emily. OK, I'll try.
My goodness, that was loud.
Wow. Do it again.
Emily is not shy anymore.
Emily, would you like to play my favourite game? What is your favourite game? Jumping in muddy puddles. That's my favourite game too.
Peppa loves jumping up and down in muddy puddles. Emily loves jumping up and down in muddy puddles.
This looks like fun. Yippee!
Madam Gazelle loves jumping up and down in muddy puddles. Everyone loves jumping up and down in muddy puddles.
Emily, have you enjoyed your first day at our playgroup?
Yes, Madame Gazelle.
And I see you've made lots of new friends.
Yes. Emily Elephant is my friend. And Emily's my friend.
And mine.
And mine. And mine. And mine. Emily, who do you like best? I like Susie and Danny and Zoe and Rebecca and Pedro and Peppa. It's Rabbit's day off.
Peppa, George and Susie Sheep have had a sleepover at Rebecca Rabbit's house.
It's fun having carrots for breakfast, Mummy Rabbit.
Yes, we always have carrots for breakfast.
I could eat carrots all day, but I'd better go to work. Have a nice day.
Bye-bye. Mummy Rabbit, why don't you work?
I do work, Susie. Who do you think looks after these two little bunnies?
You do, Mummy.
And you can help me by tidying up your toys, please, before someone trips over them. That'll be my sister. Hello.
Hello, Miss Rabbit. Auntie.
I can't stop long. I've got lots of work to do today. I've got the supermarket checkout, the ice cream stall and the bus to drive. See you later then, sister. Bye, sister. Whoops, wow!
Miss Rabbit has tripped over one of Richard's toys.
Oh, Oh, my ankle. I can still hop to work. No, you stay here and get better. But I've got so much work to do. I'll do your work for you. Which job is first? The supermarket. OK, Rebecca, look after your auntie.
Yes, Mummy.
Mummy Rabbit has arrived at the supermarket.
Thank goodness you're here, Miss Rabbit.
Miss Rabbit is ill. I'll be doing her job today.
Are you not Miss Rabbit?
No, I'm her sister, Mummy Rabbit. Is this where I sit?
Yes. Have you ever worked a checkout before?
No.
How much is this?
Oh, I don't know.
I've got a voucher.
Do you take book tokens?
Can I pay with a card?
Susie Sheep is dressed up in her nurse's costume.
Don't worry, I'm only a pretend nurse. Stick your tongue out and say, ah.
Ah.
Rebecca Rabbit's house. Who's speaking, please?
It's Mummy Rabbit. Is everything OK?
Yes.
Good, because this job is going to take me all day.
What about Miss Rabbit's other jobs?
We'll need more help.
Miss Rabbit's ice cream stall.
Daddy, why are you buying an ice cream?
Oh, Peppa, I was on the way to the gym when I thought an ice cream would be nice.
Miss Rabbit is ill. You've got to sell the ice cream today.
Oh, I'm an expert at ice cream.
Can I have a cherry ice cream?
Strawberry, vanilla, chocolate, banana.
With pistachio and strawberry, please.
Strawberry. Oh, it's melted. How about ice cream soup instead?
Grandad Dog's breakdown service.
Miss Rabbit is ill. Can you drive a bus today?
Of course, Peppa. All aboard!
Mummy Sheep's car has broken down.
Grandad Dog's breakdown service.
Can you rescue me, please?
I'll be straight there. We would like to apologise for any inconvenience this may cause to your journey.
Driving a bus is quite hard. Selling ice cream is quite hard. Running a supermarket checkout is quite hard.
I'm feeling better. Can I get up now?
No, you must lie very still. But please keep breathing.
Are you feeling any better, Miss Rabbit?
It's not easy doing all your jobs. It's not easy looking after your little bunnies. You will be back to work tomorrow, won't you? Yes. And you'll be back at home, won't you? Yes.
Doctors!
It is playtime for Peppa and her friends.
What's that noise? It's coming from the tree. It's Tiddles the tortoise. Naughty Tiddles! Come down at once! I can shake the tree to get Tiddles down. Is that a good idea, Pedro? Don't worry, I am Super Pedro. Ow!
Oh dear, what has happened?
Tiddles fell on Pedro's nose. My nose hurts.
Poor Pedro. I will call for the doctor.
Dr. Brown Bear speaking. A bumped nose, you say? I'll be right there. Hello. Where is the patient?
Here. My nose hurts.
I see. Say ah. You need a plaster. There. That will make it better.
Hooray! My glasses don't work.
Pedro's glasses are all muddy.
Oh, Dr. Brown Bear, can you fix Pedro's glasses?
No, I can't. You'll need an optician for that.
An optician is a doctor who knows about glasses.
My daddy's an optician.
Hello, Dr. Pony speaking. A pair of glasses not working, you say? I'm on my way.
Hello, Daddy.
Hello, son. What seems to be the problem?
My glasses aren't working.
Can you read this chart?
No, my glasses aren't working.
Why, these glasses just need a good clean. Is that better?
Yes, thank you, Daddy.
Dr. Pony has fixed Pedro's glasses.
Hooray! Thank you, doctors. Everything is back to normal.
But Tiddles needs helping too.
Its legs are wiggling in the air. It seems to be upside down.
Can you doctors help a tortoise in trouble?
No, I'm afraid we can't treat animals.
Oh.
You need a vet. A vet is a doctor for animals.
Hello, Dr. Hamster speaking. Upside down tortoise, you say? I'll be right there.
Hello, Doctor.
Hello, Doctor.
Hello, Doctor.
Hello, Doctor. Now, where's the patient?
Here, he fell out of the tree.
Tiddles, you little pickle. What have I said about climbing trees?
Will he be okay?
Yes, let's just flip you over. There, good as new.
Hooray! That was an interesting technique you used there.
Standard procedure, really.
It is Dr. Elephant, the dentist.
Hello, everyone. I heard there was an emergency. Are everyone's teeth okay?
Yes, thank you.
A dentist is a doctor who looks after teeth.
I'll be on my way then.
Oh dear, Dr. Elephant's car won't start.
Do any of you doctors know how to fix a car? No. I know who to call.
Hello! Grandad Dog's breakdown service. Trouble with a car. I'll be right there. Hello!
Hello!
Try the engine. Try it again. There. Good as new.
Hooray! Grandad Dog is a car doctor.
There are doctors for everything, even cars.
The market.
It is a lovely sunny day and the market has come to town.
Apples! Apples! Get your apples here.
Cheese! Smelly cheese.
Fish! Nice fresh fish!
Each market stall sells one thing. Apples, cheese, fish. Mr. Fox's stall sells everything. Violins, casters, rocket engines. Peppa and her family have come to the market to do their shopping.
Fresh apples!
Can we buy some apples, please?
What kind would you like? Big or small? Red or green?
We would like the apples that taste nice.
Why don't you try one?
Lovely.
A bag of the lovely apples, please.
Thank you.
Cheese! Cheese!
Yum, yum.
George loves cheese.
I've got a very smelly cheese here. Maybe Daddy Pig should give it a sniff.
The smell of the cheese has knocked Daddy Pig off his feet.
Wow, that's what I call a strong cheese.
Good, isn't it?
Yum, yum. George likes smelly cheese.
May we buy that one, please?
Of course.
Thank you.
Fish! Nice fresh fish!
Can we buy some fish, please?
OK, I've got trout, haddock, mackerel or squid. What would you like?
They all look good.
How about I give you some of each? Then you can make a lovely fish pie.
Fish pie? Yummy.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
fish, apples, cheese. Here is Mr. Fox's store. Bananas, flower tools, handbags. I'm selling anything, really. What do you want?
Nothing, thank you. We've bought everything we need.
Apples, cheese and fish.
Ow! Why didn't you come to me first? I've got all of that.
Do you sell apples?
You've never seen apples like these. They're made of wood.
Wooden apples?
Brilliant, aren't they? They'll last forever. What else did you buy?
Cheese.
Cheese? I've got all kinds of cheese here.
They don't smell of much.
It's because they're plastic.
Made of plastic?
Yes, guaranteed to last you a lifetime. Buy one, get 4 free.
No, thank you, Mr. Fox.
You bought a fish too, didn't you? I could have sold you a better fish.
No plastic fish, thank you.
This isn't plastic. Well, actually it is. But this is an amazing toy fish. Look, it sings.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
And it only needs 24 batteries.
Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? Can we have one, Daddy?
No.
Please? We could take it home and it could sing to us all day.
I'm sorry, Peppa, but our house doesn't need a singing fish.
OK.
Thanks, Mr. Fox, but we really do have everything we came for.
There must be something else you need. How about an antique china vase that will never break? Because it's made of plastic.
It's really lovely, but we just don't need anything.
It is raining.
Ah! We're getting all wet!
No worries. I've got just the thing. Umbrellas!
Oh, we'll take them.
Yes, 4 umbrellas, please.
Mr. Fox's store sells everything. You see, it's lucky you came to my stall.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Fox.
And the best thing is, just for today, buy 4 umbrellas and you get a singing fish free.
Oh, goody!
Twinkle, twinkle.
Peppa loves markets. Everyone loves markets.
Police boat trip.
Grandpa Pig is taking Peppa and George on a boat trip. Polly Parrot is going too.
Grandpa Pig, have you got your mobile phone?
Yes, Granny Pig.
Don't drop it in the water.
No, Granny Pig.
Is it switched on?
Yes, Granny Pig.
Bye!
Bye-bye!
Here is Grandad Dog.
Ahoy there!
Ahoy there! Lovely day to go sailing. I would go too, but my boat needs a clean.
I don't know why you bother cleaning that rusty boat. I'm surprised it's still afloat.
This rusty boat will still be afloat long after your old tin boat has sunk to the bottom of the river.
Grandad Dog is Grandpa Pig's very best friend.
Full steam ahead.
Goodbye.
I am the captain of this boat, and when the captain tells you to do something, you must do it.
Aye, aye, Captain! Aye, aye, Captain!
Polly Parrot copies everything that is said.
George, raise the flag.
George, raise the flag!
Peppa, ring the bell.
Peppa, ring the bell! Grandpa, can I be the captain, please?
OK, but as captain, you must wear this hat.
Now Peppa is the captain, and everyone must do what she says.
Ring the bell. Turn that wheel.
Aye, aye, Captain Peppa.
Jump up and down.
Captain Peppa is a bit bossy.
Perhaps I should be the captain again. We don't want to crash into anything. Steering the boat can be tricky. Luckily, I'm good at steering.
Oh dear, Grandpa Pig's boat has crashed into a little island.
Grandpa, we're stuck.
I'll ring Granny Pig. She can get help. Whoa! Oh.
Grandpa Pig has dropped his phone in the water.
Granny Pig speaking. Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Somehow, we need to get a message to Granny.
Message to Granny?
Polly can fly to Granny.
Good idea, Peppa. And I can teach Polly what to say. Grandpa Pig says...
Grandpa Pig says...
Help! Help!
Help! Help!
There you see. Easy peasy.
Grandpa Pig says easy peasy.
You silly old bird.
You silly old bird.
Hello, Polly. What are you doing here?
Grandpa Pig says...
What does Grandpa Pig say?
You silly old bird.
Oh!
Help! Help!
Goodness me! Grandpa must need help. Grandad Dog!
Hello, Granny Pig.
Grandpa Pig needs help. Please, could you rescue him?
Madame, I would be delighted.
Hooray!
Ahoy there! Do you need rescuing, Captain?
Maybe.
Would you like my rusty old boat to rescue you?
Yes, please, Grandad Dog.
Catch this, Captain!
Aye, aye, Skipper.
Grandad Dog is Grandpa Pig's very best friend.
Granny, did Polly tell you we needed help?
Yes. Polly is a very clever parrot.
Say, I'm a clever parrot. Woof, woof.
I'm a clever parrot.
Woof, woof. Ho, ho.
Stars.
It is almost time for bed. Mummy Pig, Daddy Pig and Peppa are having mugs of hot milk.
George, why are you dressed up in that spacesuit? You should be in your pyjamas.
George loves everything to do with space.
Oh. George, take your space helmet off to drink your milk.
Bedtime, little ones.
At night, George likes to listen to his space mobile.
Not space again. It's boring.
Space isn't boring. It's full of stars.
I can't see anything. It's too dark.
It's easier to see the stars from outside.
Can we go outside now?
Peppa, you're in your pyjamas.
Maybe if you put your coats on over your pyjamas, we could go outside just this once.
Hooray! Daddy, why are you lying on the ground?
This is the best way to see the stars. Look at these little stars. Imagine you are joining the dots.
That's called the Big Dipper.
Ooh!
Yes, and the two stars at the end point to the North Star.
Wow! North Star, North Star, are you near or are you far? Can we get there in the car?
No, Peppa. The stars are much too far away.
Are they even further than the seaside?
Oh, yes. But they look a lot closer through a telescope.
Have we got a telescope?
No, but Grandpa Pig has a very good telescope.
Can we go to Grandpa Pig's house now?
It's much too late.
Maybe we can go just this once, Daddy Pig.
Hooray!
It is the first time Peppa and George have been in the car at night.
Look, we're following the North Star.
North Star, shining with a twinkly glow. Please show us the way to go.
Peppa and George have arrived at Granny and Grandpa Pig's house.
Oh dear, I do hope Grandpa and Granny Pig haven't gone to bed.
What are you doing here at this hour?
We want to see the stars.
Peppa and George were hoping they could look through your telescope.
I see. Very well. To the top of the house, everyone. Here she is, old Bess.
Wow.
Grandpa Pig's hobby is looking at the stars.
Now, who's for the first look?
Me. Ooh, the North Star.
We sailors use it to find our way home.
Daddy used it to find his way here. Are there other things in the sky?
Yes, this is a planet called Saturn.
Wow, what are those pretty rings?
They are made of rock and ice. Saturn is very, very cold.
We could build a snowman, George.
Quick, look.
Oh.
It's a shooting star. You must make a wish.
I wish that when George is old enough to have his own rocket, he will take me into space. The eye test.
Peppa and George are playing with Pedro Pony. They are going to jump in muddy puddles. Pedro has slipped and lost his glasses.
No. Where are my glasses?
Without glasses, Pedro cannot see very well.
Ooh.
George has found Pedro's glasses.
Ooh. Silly George. Here they are. Thank you. Pedro, why do you wear glasses? I need to. The optician says so. What's an optician? My daddy is an optician. He checks that you can see clearly. How? Does he look inside your head? He does an eye test. Shall I give you an eye test? Yes, give me an eye test. OK. Interesting. Close one eye and say what you see. I can see George. Now close both eyes. Now I can't see anything. Can't see anything. Very, very interesting. I think you need glasses. Oh, do I? Yes.
Pedro, home time.
Bye-bye, Pedro.
No.
Bye-bye. Mummy, I need glasses.
What?
Pedro gave me an eye test and I need glasses.
I'm sure your eyes are fine.
No, Mummy. When I closed my eyes, I couldn't see anything.
But no one can see anything with their eyes closed.
Oh.
What's this about needing glasses?
Pedro knows all about glasses. His daddy is an optician.
All right, Peppa. Let's take you to the optician for a proper eye test.
Let's go now.
George, would you like an eye test too?
No.
Peppa is at the optician's. Mr. Pony is the optician.
Hello, Peppa. Please sit down. Now, what can I do for you?
I need an eye test, please.
Of course. Put these special glasses on and then look at the chart.
Mr. Pony is going to test Peppa's eyes.
Can you read these letters for me, please?
OK. A, B, C, D, E, F.
Good. Now these numbers, please.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Very good. And now these colours, please.
Red, green, orange, blue, yellow, purple.
Excellent.
While I check your results, would you like to choose some glasses?
Yes, please.
How about these glasses, Peppa?
They're funny.
I know. What about these ones?
They're too big.
How about these?
Wow, I like these ones, Mummy.
Yes, Peppa, you look fantastic.
I look fantastic.
Good news! Peppa has perfect eyesight.
Oh, so I don't need glasses.
No.
But I really wanted glasses.
Oh. I suppose you could have some sunglasses.
Yes, sunglasses.
Here you are.
Fantastic. I hope it's sunny every day so I can always wear my sunglasses.